levitate, first in, last to leave always. Reign supreme, victory on stage. I come alive when the pyro hits from the 213 to the 416, yeah. Opposition, I don't see none, just me and me going up on a run. Competition, I don't need none, just 1v1, v1, v1. It's all on, all year, all night. It's all on to the sunlight. Opposition, I don't see none, just 1v1, v1, v1, v1. Right here, right now, right quick. I'm on a UFO, extraterrestrial trip. Come through stomping with my boots on, just to watch you freeze like the Yukon. Tell them run up, come catch the stone cold stunner. Been on go mode the last 3 summers, the one of one, and there ain't no runner up. Coming up and there ain't no wonder. I rip it, dip it, and die. Yeah, fists could fly, you better all look alive. With your pride aside, I'm on the ride too high to come down now. I never could tell a lie. Opposition, I don't see.
We're live and underway for our Women's Pro Final here from NARCh Finals 2026 at the Rinks Irvine Inline. I'm Andy Zelch with Jeremy Ellis. Pama taking on Rinkster Factory, and a good game on tap that we'll have between these two teams. There's a few teams in the mix here. The semifinals, very interesting, but these two teams have been wagons all the way through the tournament over the past few days, and a save made by Savoy to get us kick-started with scoring chances. Pama trying to threaten early, but Savoy holds for a whistle to her right.
Yeah, really excited for this game, Andy. I think it's going to be kind of a contrast of two different styles. A little bit more physical, dominant team with the Rats, and a little more skilled team with this Golden Knights squad. The over-under for this one has been set at 4.5, so very low scoring over-under on this one.
You know what, though? I'll be honest, that's high compared to how these two teams play.
Yeah, I expect it to be a lot of tight checking, very defensive style game. Puck possession is going to be at the premium on this one, but this is the highest of highest skills here in the women's division, yes. And I expect not a lot of mistakes.
Another drive, Savoy makes the save. Puck poked out to Lopez. Knocked off her stick by Era. Here comes Era from the right wing. Feeds it further along, a backhander, and Rinkster scores. 1 minute and 23 seconds into the game, Rinkster jumps out to a 1-0 lead.
And I believe that was Kyla Kraft that cruised right in and tucked that home. And that was similar to a backhander,
and Rinkster
earlier
scored.
Where she broke in from the side. It's actually Kraft. I wrote it down. That's her maiden name there. So Kyla Kraft, married to Tyler Kraft from Black Ice. So, yeah, one of she has been. Let's just call her kind of the Wayne Gretzky of the women's game here. She has been leading scorer in NARCh Women's Pro for quite some time. So she's done a great job, both career-wise and in this tournament.
So should I call her Kyla Kraft instead of Kyler Sanders?
Yes, okay. It is Kraft. Sometimes you live in the past and you just get so used to saying a name for so long.
Well, Pama fell early against Black Ice, 1-0 in the semis.
Yep. And then dominated from that point on. Golden Knights were calling for a high stick there as Paradise came right over the top of the Golden Knights player.
Now another one, and Rinkster grabs a 2-0 lead against Pama early. 2.5 minutes into the game. Bailey Bennett.
Yeah.
Actually, the Pama one real quick. It was Pama that struck first, and then Black Ice tied it in the semis.
Right.
I was vice versa.
Yeah, I mean, you can't even blink right now, Andy. I mean, overbetter's got to be euphoric at this point.
Yeah, this is shocking. We didn't see this one coming.
Prior to the game, when we were talking back in the production meetings, I was mentioning that I did like the chances of Rinkster just due to their veteran experience and the size differential, but I did not see it kind of getting this off to this start for the Golden Knights and Rinkster.
No, I mean, you and I, we were tasked with flipping coins because we each wanted the 2 pro games. Lopez sends one off the iron. And I won the coin toss for this one. I really wanted this one. You won the coin toss for the men's one.
Yeah, I mean, it kind of feels like a loss at this point.
Yeah.
I still want to see that coin that you flipped.
Oh, you don't believe me, huh? It was actually the SD card that we flipped in the trailer.
Yeah. I know you said you were picking up one of those Trump coins.
Oh, and a shot off the wing. Pama Labeda Golden Knights get on the board. Boy scores, and it's a 2-1 game. Boy, that 4.5 now, I'm putting my foot in my mouth.
Wow, I tell you what, that 4.5 is in severe jeopardy at this point. 3 goals already, and this is a little bit uncharacteristic because both these teams play really good defense, and they've got 2 of the best goaltenders in the world in the women's roller hockey. And both these teams are just so hyped up right now. It's not really mistakes either. It's just good offense at this point.
It really is. Rinkster threatening. There's a centering feed that gets tipped away out of the reach of Tia Stoddard. Stoddard back on it. Feeds it to the right wing.
As you mentioned, Tia Stoddard, we want to apologize to the Stoddard family. There was a clerical error on the rosters, and number 93 has been all over the floor for the past couple days, and I had been calling her a different name. She still is Tia Stoddard. She did not have a name change. Her family reminded me of that, and so Tia Stoddard, number 93, both on the floor and on your broadcast.
Kraft goes back to Era. Low drive. Good kick save. Pompen in net. Of course, talked about Savoy on the other side. Reyes, the backup goaltender for Pama. Nothing to sneeze at either. They have a really good goaltending duel.
Yep. Yeah, Cat Reyes, an excellent goalie. Kind of a 1A, 1B, if you will.
Yep. Lopez drops it back. Well, looking through the statistics through the tournament so far, I'll touch on it in a second. Here comes Alfonso from the right wing, poked off her stick. So Viharata scoring 5 goals during the round robin, leading the Rinkster Factory team. Mackenzie Williams had 4 goals and an assist to be the co-leader in points for that squad. And another chance gets sent through, and Rinkster regains their 2-goal lead. It's 3-1.
Wow, what a pass up there to Viharata, and she made a nifty move right on top of the crease to beat the goaltender there. And I think it might be a timeout time for the Dodgers almost, or for the Golden Knights. You know, I'm thinking about baseball.
You
just
look at the jersey.
Yeah, that we talked about it. The Tigers are in town playing the Angels. I'm excited to go see the Tigers at Wrigley Field on Monday when I get back home to Chicago. You know, you're due for a trip up there to come to Wrigley at some point.
August. Let's do it. Here's Paredes for Rinkster.
I was also thinking the Dodgers coming to town that first week of August.
I think a Dodgers game today got rained out. I don't know where they're at. Well, Rinkster is controlling a lot of this game.
Yeah. Yeah, and they're the one thing that they're doing a good job of is when they get the puck, they are spreading the floor very well, using all 100 and so feet of it.
Pama hasn't been able to really play their game at all.
Yeah, they're being very adamant about trying to get the puck in between the circles in the offensive zone, and I think Rinkster knows that. They've got a size advantage, and they're just taking away that scoring zone, which makes it hard. You can see right there, they just packed the middle.
I mean, we haven't seen that at all this tournament from them.
Yeah.
When you look at their statistics here, we'll catch you up on that. So Lopez leading in points, 8 goals, 4 assists. Alfonso second. She's got 4 goals, 6 assists. That's all during the round robin. And each of these two teams having that first round bye. Bennett, Stoddard, Era all picking up 2 points in the earlier game, the semifinal game.
Yeah, it's a beautiful evening out here, by the way, as we start to get into that golden hour with the sun. It's nice and cool. It should be optimal conditions both for the puck and for the players.
From the near wing, lots of speed brought up by Williams. Force behind the net. 7.5 remaining, first period. William goes to Kraft, shoots, and a save made. That rang off Pompanon's mask. Kraft still behind the net with it. Centers try to go to Stoddard, but poked away at the last second.
Yeah,
that'll send Pama up the floor.
Good defense.
Lots of speed. Malari breaks it in. Centers, one-timer, pad save, rebound, they score. Delgado with 2 chances in front, and it's 3-2.
Wow, what a play by both of the Golden Knights players. Delgado and Malari. Malari made a great rush up there, and Delgado just battled all the way through. She was able to beat, I think that was Friedman that had her marked up on the crease, and that could change the complexion of this game a little bit, making it a 1-goal game.
Well, I mean, to clean things up, you can't let Delgado have 2 shots in the slot.
No. Delgado is a goal scorer, and if you don't tie up her stick, she's going to put it into the net there. She had the first shot saved and then was able to get a stick on the rebound. That's just not good defense in tight.
Paredes near wing. Carries it behind the net and turns on the Jets. Low wrist shot misses wide. She'll pick up her own rebound.
I like Paredes' game. She's quick. She's crafty with the puck. She sees the floor well.
Era's one-timer denied. Rinkster trying to reset. Forecheck coming hard. Era, good touch off the far boards. Got it to Bennett. To the near side. Quick snapper, turned away.
The other thing,
bad force pass.
Yeah, the other thing I'm seeing is that Rinkster is keeping up with the Golden Knights speed-wise too, which I think they would be at a disadvantage until this game.
Beharanta's shot went wide, and then a shot back the other way by Lopez blocked. From the near wing, Gates fights the puck down low. Stoddard jumps in to help out. Puck wrestled loose, but it favors Pama.
Yeah, they're doing a good job of competing down in their own end now. I think they're weathered that initial storm from the Rats, and they've started to settle in a little bit and play Golden Knights hockey.
Rinkster's round robin, they won 3-1 each of the first 2 games. Beat RBH 7-1, then a tie to the Bandits. Last night's game, 0-0. They opened up the semis today, had a rematch against the Bandits and beat them 5-0.
Yeah, that was a dominating win for the Rats.
A little surprising that you tie a team 0-0 and then you put up a 5 spot against them the next day.
Yeah, you know, that was the game that I really became a Rat fan. Seeing them come back today with that big 5-0 victory. Typically, I'm not a fan of Rats, but in this case, I am.
Well, being in Chicago, they scamper around pretty good, don't they?
No, we've got quite a bit of them there.
Here's Badger at near wing, shoots, misses just wide.
Yeah, they're about the size of cats too, Andy. They can get pretty big,
especially around Wrigley.
Yeah, I mean, even in my alley, they've been known to look like a long-tailed raccoon.
It's like Master Splinter in the live-action Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles back in the early 90s.
Wow, what a great movie that was. I wonder who the actress was that played, was it April, right?
April O'Neil.
Yeah. Who was your favorite Ninja Turtle?
Always Leonardo, because he was the best in the video games with the swords.
Yeah, I was kind of a Michelangelo guy myself.
He never had the reach, though, with the nunchucks.
Yeah, but you know, the guy with the pole, who's that, Donatello?
Yes.
Yeah.
He was good.
Yeah, in the video game?
Yeah,
I did like Donatello.
Spin around shot from Viharanta, turned aside.
What were the 2 henchmen, Jazz or something? Or
Bebop and...
Bebop.
I can't remember who the other one was. Chat, let us know.
Yeah, let us know those 2 henchmen for the...
Did you get the chat pulled up?
I do have the chat pull up.
Okay.
Yeah. Yep. Raleigh, North Carolina checking in once again.
Yeah, there we go.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a hockey hotbed, as we know. Home of the Canes. Not talking about the chicken fingers. There's a...
So shoots off the post. Holy cow.
Oh, man.
What a release.
Yeah, these girls can snap the puck with the best of them. Men and women.
Rock steady. Bebop and rock steady.
Rock steady, yep. Spencer, thank you for that. Well, Oakhound got it to us, too, so I want to make sure everyone gets credit for it. Yeah, those guys were jerks, Bebop and Rocksteady.
A pig with a nose ring.
Yeah.
Get out of here.
Come on.
Well, we talked about the path for Rinkster. Let's talk about Pama. 9-2 win against Rinkster Vibe, and then 3-1 against the Freeze in day 1. Day 2, they beat Haichu 9-1 and NCI Phoenix 5-0. And their only playoff game, the semis earlier today, they beat Black Ice 2-1.
Yeah, that was a good game. Really good game.
But I'll tell you what, though, like, I still feel like Pama controlled it. I would have been floored if they lost, just because of them managing the game so well.
Yeah.
It's not that case here right now.
Yeah, I saw Christina Rocher, who was a little disappointed she didn't. I was going to try to get up here in the perch to try to motivate her. She had that 4-goal game earlier, and there's an official down. There's an official down. He is still down. An official is down over there. He's back up now. He's all right, folks. Unfortunately, when he fell down, he may have lost about $22.
Yeah. Under a minute to go of the first.
You know, the bad thing about that fall, it was right there in the middle of the action, so that's going to be...
and there was no reason for it.
No. Yeah, you got to look at... you're going to have to blame a little, there's no rivets or tile issues over there. That's just a, hey, not my night.
Yep. Here's Lopez. Half a minute left. She shoots high and wide.
Lopez has got to bury that. She was able to get right on top of the crease and to put it high and wide over the net. That's just unacceptable. You got to get that one on the net so you at least have a rebound.
Alfonso can't get around a swinging poke check. And then a pass that was whistled towards the red line. A Hail Mary shot blocked by traffic in front. Alfonso pushed to the corner, centers for Lopez, but knocked away from her reach, and time will expire here in our first.
Boy, I bet the Rats feel like that was the longest 20 seconds in history right there, because there was about 3 or 4 good scoring chances for the Golden Knights.
Well, the period went by fast, you seen, but it was just because there was so much action. I love these kind of games.
Yeah.
A lot of fun, and this is setting up to be a really good period number 2. I tell you what, I said this in a previous broadcast. I love good hockey. I love games that are close. I'm glad that Pama was able to get back on the board just to make this a little bit more exciting.
Yeah, I mean, we can tell how excited you are. 3-2, our score. And I tell you what, I mean, that's all about weathering the storm, and that's what championship teams do. They weathered the storm early. They were able to come back, and you got to take punches. You know, championship boxers take punches, and then they find their opportunity, and then they strike. And that's what the Golden Knights have done. And I think they're composed. I think they got that, championship game jitters off their belt. And, quite honestly, I'm just happy that this official's okay because, I mean, that could have been a bad scene over there, a finger rolled over. Who knows what could have happened.
The only thing damaged is the ego.
Yeah, exactly. So, I think the saying is, he's all right, folks. I mean, that's pretty much all you can say there.
So our scoring, Kraft from Era, Williams from Paredes, Moya from Lopez, Vijaranta from Era, and then Delgado scoring from Molari. Rats jumped off to a 2-0 lead. And then Pama outscored 2-1 after that, but we sit 3-2.
Yeah, I still like the Rats in this game. I like what they've been able to do. I think they're going to assert themselves physically, and if they can weather the speed of the Golden Knights, then I think they'll be okay.
Right after this, we'll have our men's pro final game. OC Blades and Pama. One-timer in the slot, sent wide in the net. There's Vijaranta.
So you can see right there just the muscle of the Rats just really, and it's like, getting leaned on by, a heavy-set individual. If they just keep leaning on you and leaning on you and leaning on you, you're going to get tired.
Yep. Pama trying to dictate the pace of play right now. Lopez back behind her net. I fear we're not going to see a lively second compared to the first.
Well, I mean, these players know that the over was hit. I think they did their job. I'm not going to say that the fix was in, but yeah, I mean, this is more of the hockey that we're accustomed to, from the women's side. Low scoring, deliberate, tight checking, very fierce.
Strategic, I almost want to call it.
Yeah, very deliberate.
Especially with Pama. Once they start possessing the puck like they do right now, they'll dictate what they want to dictate.
Yeah, Pama is just like, like a little kid picking a scab. They're just going to keep picking and picking and picking, and finally, they're going to cause you to bleed. And when they do, they're going to be like sharks in the water.
Again to the high slot, low drive, pad save made. Loose puck collected by Stoddard. Gates rolls behind her net, 11.5 left. Trying to elude the forecheck. It's up to Paredes, right ring. Crosses over to Gates, hit her in the wheel, but she pokes it loose, shoots, and a save. A knuckling shot, almost snuck through. And from the near corner, a board battle. One away by Pama, and here they come with speed.
Yeah, that's what they got to continue to do. Stretch the floor out and attack with speed.
Lopez high slot, shot blocked wide.
Because really, with the exception of Kraft, they are the faster team than the Rats. Bayaranta can get going as well, but team speed-wise, you definitely give the edge to the Golden Knights.
Oh, bad pass, ends up on the stick of Alfonso. It's rolling on her. So she protects it to the wall. Gets around one, cuts to the slot, shoots, a save made. Lopez on the rebound goes east-west instead of going south. Pama's kind of running around a little bit right now. Era scoots into the corner, takes authority, and bumps it up. Paredes, right wing side, try to return feed to Kraft. She'll hit the trailer. Sapra from the angle, can't get it through. Oya carries behind the net.
And you can see kind of the wear and tear on these Golden Knights players as they come to the bench.
We have the pleasure of being right behind them to get the insider on just about everything on this bench. The coaching, the endurance. You can tell who's huffing and puffing right in front of us.
Yep.
9:20 left, period 2. 3-2 lead for Rinkster.
I mean, it's a bilingual bench too, so you're hearing directions in both Spanish and English.
Yep. Delgado leaves it. Moya shoots. Blocked in front. Paredes comes away with it.
See, that was a good job of tying up there. Mona's begging for a call. She's not going to get it. She just kind of stepped on the stick there.
Puck brought up along the near wing. This is Williams. Low shot shuffled on. Save made. Rebound Viharanta. Blocked out of play and gives us a stop. 8.5 left.
Yeah, if I was coaching and, I had to do it in Spanish, I think it'd be a lot of vamos, vamos, vamos.
That's the only thing I understand out of this game.
Yeah. I think it'd get the job done. Kind of dictate our style of play. Well, one thing to keep an eye on, too, this younger Pama team, is their stamina going to win out towards the end here against an older and more physical Rats team.
Shot hits the side of the net. Viharanta works it back. Daniela Drower settles it up behind the net.
I think if they want to slow it down, they say tranquilo.
Did you throw that in Google just now?
No, but I do know that one too. I mean, I've got a Peruvian ex-wife, so I do have a little bit of Spanish.
There you go.
I know just enough to know all the names I was called at some points during a 7-year marriage.
Well, a little tension's flying there in front of that Rinkster net.
Yeah. I mean, there is the Golden Knights players have been right on top of the goaltender there, Monjas included, and much to the chagrin of the Rinkster netminder.
Yeah, Savoy gave a little shove there in that last sequence. Here's Paredes. Can't get all the way around defense, has to go to the boards. Tried to play it back. The Badge Rat will race after it in the Rinkster zone. Badge Rat far board stolen by Stoddard, but she coughed it right up to Lopez.
Yeah, a little bit of sloppy play by both teams right now.
Lopez all the way back. It's a forced shot. You know, I'm seeing a lot of tendencies that I've not seen Pama all tournament long. Shot like that would not have occurred earlier in this tournament.
No.
Here's Paredes from the right wing. Lots of speed. Shoots. Oof, just missed wide.
Yeah, that was close.
Stoddard, good block. Tried to give and go off the boards to herself. Couldn't. Blocked away by Moya.
Oh, Moya had an opportunity to pull a soccer move and dive right there.
Yeah.
And
she just muscled through it.
Yeah, I think she would have drawn a penalty for sure.
You know what? She's got the heart of Charlie Conway.
Yep, she does.
She looked at Goran Bombay and decided not to take the dive.
No. Official got almost caught over there in that danger zone again.
There's a low drive sent in and a butterfly save made. Viharanto almost snuck one under the pads.
That, Andy, may have been the best save of the game because that was so close and from point-blank range. So the official just came over and did a courtesy. In the NARCh rule book, I believe it's the RHA rule book, you can't make that move where you put your stick on top of the puck.
Yep.
And the official just came over and kind of gave a nice little warning so that the coach could communicate that.
I remember that because that used to be a thing.
Yeah.
In the mid 2000s when I was rolling. Pun intended.
You were rolling.
But yeah, that was because you're. What did I remember that? You're stopping the motion of the puck on the floor.
Yeah. You know, somebody like a Tyler Svoboda was notorious for putting his stick on top of the puck.
Another forced shot. Two players get tangled up. That was Gates on the attempted shot back the other way. Moya shoots, and a save made. Savoy caught a piece of it, and it rolled out of play.
You know, Andy, if you can't tell by the numbers, but just see two players coming together and kind of twisting and turning and, wrestling around on the ground, I think 9 times out of 10 it's going to be Monjas for the Golden Knights.
I mean,
she's a bulldog.
That's a, throw baseball terms out. She's a 5-tool player.
Yeah. Yeah, Savoy's been sharp for the Golden Knights. Or for Rinkster, excuse me. And Pompanen. Are you surprised Pompanen got the start in this one over Rays?
I mean, a little bit, because I'm just going off of
history. Yeah,
exactly. You took the words right out of my mouth. Because I've always been told that Kat Reyes is a big-time player.
There was another one where the player had to drop their stick, and it was almost another penalty.
Stoddard up with a shot blocked by Ken. Stoddard stuck with it, rimmed it around. And now Rinkster has possession with Eris skating back behind her net. It's the first time in quite a bit of shifts that Rinkster's actually had the puck.
Yeah, it's been the Golden Knights. I mean, you know, while we've been sitting here watching, we haven't been really conscious of the clock, and it's already closing in on the 3-minute mark at this point.
I'd be shocked if Era gets taken off the floor for the rest of the game.
Yeah, it's going to be tough sledding.
There's Kraft, centered, and a tip just stays out. Pompanen able to lunge over to the far post. I don't know if that hit post or if she caught a piece of it with the pad. But it stays 3-2. That could have been detrimental for Pama.
Yeah, Vioranta was right there on the backside, and Kraft made the pass and then came in and tried to jam it home herself.
A little spin around shot by Vioranta and went wide.
We haven't seen a timeout, so keep in mind both teams have those in their pockets. And I only say that because you want to kind of time out your shifts here. Make sure you got your best players on the floor the remaining 2:35.
Mañas to Lopez. From the right circle, she's hassled by Paredes. Lopez goes all the way back.
Okay, here it is. I was wondering,
pulled.
I was wondering if that was going to happen as things started to slow down, and Coach Dave Hammond made the call. Almost a call to the bullpen.
Continue with baseball references. All right, so bottom of the ninth, down by 1.
Yeah.
2 on. Let's see if Pama can tie it up. Mañas.
I'd almost like to see her in front of the net, as feisty as she is.
There's no movement right now. Everybody's flat-footed. You know?
Yeah, they've got to tighten it up, too. You can see that player on top. Yeah, right there.
Low shot and a save made. Delgado was trying to find the rebound, but it just wasn't there.
Yeah. I mean, Delgado's fierce in her own right. But Monjas will be in there, and it will be an alley fight.
Yeah. And we'll have that timeout for you.
Yeah,
here.
there you go.
All right, so we just talked about no movement, no one really hard in front. What else would you like to see from Pama here on this power play?
You know, I'd like to even maybe attack from behind a little bit. Get it low, below the goal line, and start to attack from behind. Get the players of the Rinkster Rats to get their backs turned to the play, and maybe you can kind of dive some players through the slot there. Because right now they're just taking away the middle. They're extending the pressure. They're taking away the middle, and everything's around the perimeter. Maybe if you attack from behind the net, you can open up that middle a little bit or start to creep in low on the wings. You know, I'm just a big proponent of when things aren't working, you got to figure out ways to switch it up a little bit. Well, 1:26 left. I mean, we saw this earlier in the semifinal game with the Golden Knights and Black Ice. And I think we all thought that Black Ice was going to tie that game up at some point. And you get the feeling that the Golden Knights could tie this one up here too, but do they have it in their bag of tricks?
So face-off win for Pama. Played back to Lopez at the red line.
Yeah, Lopez has got to tighten up. Look where she's at right now. She's just out too far. And if you're going to do that, make it an umbrella and put two people, one in the low slot, one in the high slot if you're going to extend the defense. Now she starts to sink down.
There's a shot from the far wing. That's the second forced shot by Moya. It didn't get through. Alfonso has it stripped away and cleared.
Kraft would kind of like to have that one back. I bet she thought.
Well, that was Lopez.
No, Kraft for the Rinkster.
Oh, yeah, to get it down. But I'm saying
Exactly.
from my
Yep.
call, it was Lopez that got it loose. Here's Alfonso. She's straight away. Moya shot blocked, and it's played away. 36 seconds left. Alfonso goes down low. Moya tries to center, poked away to the corner. 24 seconds left. Centering feed hits the side of the net. Lopez shoots wide of the net. Rebound to the boards. Knocked away up the half wall. It's Alfonso. 13 seconds left. Shot stopped in front. Era plays it to the boards.
They got to get lower. Why is Moya way out here? You can't score from way out there.
Era jumps on the puck. There's going to be a penalty here. Oh, Era, what are you doing?
Yeah, but, I mean, just look at where Moya is standing. You're not going to score from out there. You're not trying to defend against an empty net goal.
Yep.
You've got to tighten things up and get everybody impossible to the net right now.
So, Era to the box. Face off to the left of Savoy.
This is a huge draw.
3-2. Rinkster's on the lead. Stoddard falls forward on the puck. She's able to knock it to the boards, and that'll do it. Rinkster pulls away with the victory against Pama, 3-2 to claim championship. Rinkster Factory gets it done. Yep. Congratulations to them. A really good game by Pama, too.
Yeah, it was a great game by both teams. I mean, the 4.5 was really spot on with the over-under. Only 5 goals in this one. A lot of action early. But Rinkster, that was kind of their dream scenario. Get a lead and then start to play Rinkster rat hockey. And I think they did a great job of it. And you can talk about that penalty at the end. But, you know, that's just trusting your teammates. Hey, I'll take one for the team. You just got to win a face-off with 5 seconds left. They were able to do that, and that's the difference in the game. Just the experience and the wherewithal of this Rats team to pull it out in the end.
We'll have our award ceremony and soak in our top scorer, the top goaltender, and the big championship will get awarded as well. We'll take a break. We'll have our men's pro final coming up in just a moment. Again, a congratulations to the Rinkster Factory championship team. Congratulations to the Pama Labeda Golden Knights, their runner-up team, the silver medalists. Thanks for sticking with us here on this one. We'll talk to everybody in just a few moments for our men's pro final. We're coming to you live. It's NARCh Finals 2026 from the Rinks Irvine Inline.
Number 30.
You went over here, right?
Yeah.
Yep. I'll jump down, I'll get an interview, and then I'll come back around.
Okay.
Number 68, Pama. Number 82, Pama. Number 11, Sophia Delgado. Number 7, Joy Glory. Number 17, Maya Zinrad. And the goaltenders, number 1, Eugenia Campanen. And number 23, Kat Reyes. Coaches of the Golden Knights are Papa Navarro, Dave Cameron, and Matt Hicks. Let's hear the end of the silver medalists of the Pama Labeda Golden Knights. And now for the gold medalists, the Rinkster Factory team. Number 9, Laura Barata. Number 96, Kayla Clement. Number 93, Tia Stoddard. Number 22, Kyla Kraft. Number 41, Anna Sierra Perez. Number 9, Bailey Bennett. Number 14, Mackenzie Williams. Number 10, Jen Friedman. Number 11, Danielle Jordan. Number 4, Ariane Yokoyama. Number 8, Tanner Gates. Number 91, Chloe Sabra. Number 79, Allison Era. And the goaltender, number 19, Joey Soroy. Coaches of Rinkster are Tyler Kraft, Brian Sweeney, and Shane Arso. Let's hear it again for the gold medalists, Rinkster. The individual awards are determined by a point per game average and save percentage for the entire tournament, including playoffs and championship games. The highest scorer had 8 goals, 6 assists for 14 points. That's a 2.33 point per game average. From the Pama Labeda Golden Knights, it's Blanca Lopez. The top goaltender faced 51 shots, making 46 saves, allowing only 5 goals. It's a 902% save percentage. And that is Jody Savoy from the Rinkster Factory team. Congrats again to the individual award winners, Blanca and Jolie. All right. Now I'd like to invite the Rinkster Factory team up to the center of the floor to collect their NARCh Cup as the 2026 Women's Pro Champions. Congratulations. From the American Hockey League, Tyler Haskell. Also from the American Hockey League, Quinn Baker. And also from the American Hockey League, Jordan Watts. Thank you all for coming out to the 2026 North American World Hockey Championships. And please get ready to enjoy this NARCh Pro Final.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are set to go. The puck has been dropped. We are underway. Jeremy Ellis along with Andy Zilch from the 2026 NARCh Finals here from the rinks in Irvine, California. It is the OC Blades in dark with the puck against the Pama Labeda Golden Knights. First time that the OC Blades have made it to the championship game. Here is Gasso scores! Right off the jump, Andre Gasso. 21 seconds in, the San Jose Sharks / OC Blades player and the leading goal scorer in the Pro Division gives his team the 1-0 lead.
Well, I was going to say it as our keys to the game. If you can contain him, you can win this game. It's going to be a tough uphill battle for Pama right now. I think the OC Blades have a lot of wind in their sails coming into this one. It's a team that had a really good victory in the semifinals. They got us thumping their step. They also are going to look to take some vengeance after allowing that 5-0 lead slip away from them against Pama. This is going to be a really good matchup.
Well, this was the matchup that Andre Gasso really started to come to life. And you saw how much attention the Car Shield paid to him in the last game, trying to keep him off the score sheet. And this time he got the puck in space and made no mistake. His shot is second to none. And he just blasted it by Clay Taylor. It's Clay Taylor and Kevin Dwyer getting the nod for the Blades. There's your goaltender matchup. One thing I will say is Clay Taylor's been here before in a pro championship game, and he's already got championship on his resume.
Yeah, that was a solid game last year that he played. I remember he came up with some really big saves early. Granted, it was a 5-0 win, but when you set the tone early and you don't let Car Shield take advantage of it, that's what parlayed to the win. He's got to be flawless here for the next few shifts.
Yeah, as great as it was to come back from that 5-0 deficit, I don't think that the Golden Knights would like to write that script yet again here in the NARCh Pro Championship. Well, let's get a roll call out there in the chat. Where are you watching this game at tonight? It is a packed house in the rink, standing room only, all the way around here. The rinks in Irvine, California. The beer garden is full. The stands are full. Along the glass is full. I can only imagine where all these people are parking here. Well, knowing Pama, they may have had a fan bus that they've shipped out here.
I think it was that watch party. It was over at the Irvine Spectrum. They were playing it outdoors, actually, for the women's game.
Yep.
And then they took the bus right on in here to the rinks.
Here's Sturbu, the hero of that semifinal game. Gets it up ahead. There's a shot that rifles wide of the net. That was a dangerous one from Paul Budisev.
We got a New Zealander.
Yep. I'll tell you, the other thing both teams are going to want to do is stay out of the penalty box because the power plays on these two squads are lethal. It's probably operating about a 75-80% clip at this point. Well, that shot went high and out of play. That was a nice 2-on-1 back the other direction. Gassot's back out there now. You got to keep an eye on 77 at all times.
You know, it's good to see Gassot get a goal right off the hop because if you recall in that semifinal game, the last two rushes that he had in the offensive zone, he fanned on each one of them.
Yep.
So his confidence now skyrockets after that goal. And it was a rip.
Well, I think the other thing is the Blades learned that they can win a game without him being the leading goal scorer, and that's exactly what they did in that game against Carshield. Boy, we've got Montreal, Cleveland, Ohio, Baltimore, Austin, Texas, Chattanooga, Tennessee. There's a chance now for the Golden Knights. There's a shot there by Gonzalez that goes out of play. No panic here on the Golden Knights side, obviously, after coming back from 5 goals against this team. But in the championship game, as we've mentioned, they've been here how many straight years now? So this is old hat for them.
Yeah. At least 4.
Chance now for Don Carter. Carter over to Mooney. Sturbu lost a glove. He's going to go track that down now. And that's one thing you don't want to be caught out here without a glove in this pro division. That's going to chip and nail almost every time. Here's Mooney. Back up top to the other Mooney, and that shot there. And it somehow goes right back and goes in. Unbelievable.
Well, too much space for Mooney to start. I mean, he was in the high slot, and you can't let him get that much space.
It was just a really bad bounce off of the rebound. Dwyer was out so high above the net, and Mooney was just right there on the back door to put that one in. And just incredible luck, puck luck there to get it right to his position. And Kevin Mooney puts it home there to make it 1-1 with 10:15 left to go here in period 1. There's Cadiz! Oh! Junior Cadiz goes nuts and puts it upstairs. And it's now 2-1. The Golden Knights on top.
Wow. OC Blades are shocked. But one thing, they immediately went right back to the face-off circle.
Number 79, Junior Cadiz. The assist goes to number 11, Parker Conant.
And no, Junior was out here honing his shot late last night. Getting ready for today. I think it's paid off as he put that one home. So Conant flips to the other side now to Mayhew. Into the slot, and that was behind no. So 3 goals here in the first 5.5 minutes of this game. You wanted action, you've got it. Here comes Cadiz again. Cadiz going back the other way. Saucy going up ahead to No, trying to play the bank. Oh, and a nice pass there by Hoare, real quick off the wall. Here comes Gassot back the other way. They're going to try to track him. Gassot shot. He got it off in such a hurry. And it goes off the butt end of Clay Taylor's stick out of play. What a nifty pass there by Skylar Hoare behind the back off the wall.
Oh, such a good playmaker. Skylar, the birthday boy.
Yes.
What is he really? Do you know how old he really is?
He's in his 30s, I believe. Probably later 30s. I think if you asked him what you want for your birthday, he's going to tell you. Look at Seamer. He is trying to protect that hand as he lost the glove. He's got no glove over there to Seamer. Players yelling at him to go get his glove. There's a shot. Taylor with the save there. Players, a couple number 11s go down there. Here comes Savage back the other direction. Nowick is going to steal it there. Gets it away to Gassot. Gassot trying to get some space to free up a shot. Circles around the net. Now feds a man in front, and that one is blocked. It never got through. That was Soper looking to bury one.
Soper did a good sneaky job of getting into the high slot undetected. He came off from the left wing. No one tracked him.
Yeah, that shot was labeled. It just hit traffic in front of the net. Oh, and a big rip there by Gassot that just misses the net. Chance now, and here's a break. Gonzalez in all alone. He passed it. He's got a breakaway, folks, and he passed it. Oh, my goodness. What did he see? Here comes Sturbu back the other way. What did he see? He saw a shot that gets blocked by Clay Taylor. Seamer takes a shot trying to go far side.
Boy, not only did he make a pass, but the pass put his teammate into coverage.
And sometimes you got to be an alpha in those situations. You're on a breakaway. You've got to bury the puck.
I mean, I don't know if he thought the puck was rolling on him. It wasn't. Oof, that's tough.
Don't get too many chances, if any, like that in a NARCh Pro game. And he passed the puck on a breakaway. That was borderline shocking there.
I mean, that happened because both of the OC Blades defensemen pinched way too hard. They were both around the face-off dots.
So 2-1 our score. Knights on top. They trailed this game 1-0 on the goal by Gassot, and then a couple of quick goals by Cadiz and Mooney have put them in the lead here. Both teams seem to be kind of settling in, and here comes the Golden Knights. Mooney tried to center one in front. Good job there by Hreshik.
Look at that separation.
Yeah. Unbelievable. Nobody in front of him.
Just showed Jeremy the freeze frame on 752 if you want to go back on YouTube real quick and look at it.
There's a chance in front, and it goes off the skate of Kyle. Mooney down low to Kyle. Kyle tried to walk in front. Hughes takes a chop at him. Mooney gets banged. Oh, and Don Carter's stick just imploded. Unbelievable how that stick just snapped.
Don's ready to let her rip. He's got a shot, too. And he was right along the face-off dot. Like, that's grade A scoring chance. That just got squandered.
Oh, that's unfortunate. That stick got broke right as he was flexing it to take that shot. Here's Mayhew. Mayhew tried to slip one through. Goes over to near the official at the center of the ring. goes all the way back into the Golden Knights zone. Long pass up ahead for No. No, watch there by Hreshik. Hreshik muscles him off the puck. Trying to get something loose there was Mayhew. Now here comes Noack back the other way. Noack, another one of those former Golden Knights players. Now a chance for Gasso. Kicked it right to his stick and was able to get it on the net. Clay Taylor makes a nice save there. Tell you, that is a formidable combo. Noack and Gasso.
I feel like this is the most crowded pro final we've had in several years.
Yeah, it's a good one out here. You got two teams that have local roots. Here comes No back down the far side. Mayhew let that go through. I think he thought that was intended for Cadiz. 3:55 left to go here in the first period.
I feel like Pama's still not playing their game, though.
No, it's a little bit, sometimes your style of play is dictated by the opponent, and that opponent just scores a beautiful shot that beat Taylor on the short side. And I believe that came off the stick of Clark, number 11. It did. It was just coming down the short side on his forehand, and was able to just shoot one past the goaltender Taylor from the top of the circles. And we're knotted up here at 2 apiece.
I mean, these goals, there's nothing really structurally wrong. Cadiz had an unbelievable shot for the last goal, and this most recent one for the Blades is just a good shot atop the circle. I mean, they're just flat out beating the goaltenders.
Sometimes good offense is the best defense. And that's what these teams both have. Oh, a couple players go down there. That was Gonzalez that had a hold on things there, and that was nearly worthy of a call. 2-2 our score, 2:51 left to go here. And Soper comes across the center line. Soper's out there with Hughes, as well as Sturbu. You got no stick out there by Savage. Players go down. Puck is in the corner. Savage is going to try to tie it up. It squirts free. Goes down the corner. Soper tried to get it. Now it's taken back by Seymour the other direction. Seymour takes a shot. Dwyer makes the save. And he comes out very astutely to hold on for a whistle. That's the first shot he's faced in quite some time. 2:15 left to go here in the first. Well, I think both teams got to be happy with where things are right now. They're each getting their chances. It's a tie score.
I'm happier if I'm OC Blades.
Well, correct. I mean, they are the underdogs coming in.
Well, you know what? I wouldn't even say that. I would say just because, we know how Pama plays. They're not playing the way Pama generally plays. The Moonies generally dictate the game. That he just got flattened. That is a clear-cut penalty.
Noack just came in and hammered Mooney. Almost face first right into the boards as Mooney slammed to a stop. And Noack, it's an ill-advised penalty from such a veteran player like Darren. And with the score 2-2, out comes that lethal unit of Mooney, Cadiz, Kyle, and No.
All our officials here again in this game. Same crew that we had in the semis. Quinn Schaefer, referee. Tyler Haskell, referee. Jordan Watt working the lines. And I was actually going to say a few moments ago You can't be taking penalties in this kind of game. It could cost you the game.
No. So that was a minor penalty for boarding. And they do have Gasol out there. They're going to put him on top and try to utilize that reach. Oh, big shot block there by Hreshik off the stick of Cadiz. No, twists it back over to the near side of the rink. Cadiz picks it up there. Junior over to No, waiting, scoring. And you can't give him that much space. And Cadiz has made a living out of making passes like that to Travis No. And just 29 seconds into the man advantage, the Golden Knights retake the lead here by a score of 3-2. Penalties will haunt you, and they will haunt you forever when you go out there and you give the Golden Knights a man advantage.
Well, the problem, Kyle Soper was too far down. That opened up that area for Cadiz.
If that pass gets across, though, 9 times out of 10, it's going to be trouble. There's Mooney. Rebounds right there. And it pops on top of the net off the blocker of Dwyer, who had to be sharp on that one.
Well, you know, so it was a good play, and it was Kevin Mooney that drew Soper down. Soper followed him down to the goal line. That allowed Cadiz to make that feed over to the far wing.
Yep. We're under a minute here as Savage takes things back into his own zone. Hands it back up top to Mooney, who's forced to retreat there. He's watched there closely by Minahan. Minahan and Maxwell providing the pressure. There's a shot that gets deflected up into the high ceiling here. Little fun fact, there's 3 players on the floor in this game that played for Boston College. On the Blades, you got Gasol played for Boston College as well as Hreshik. And then for Pama, Savage played for Boston College as well. There's a shot that just goes high and wide. Puck squirts over into the corner as the horn sounds to end the first period. After 15 minutes, I got to tell you what, Andy, this has been an exciting game. 3-2, Golden Knights on the lead off the back of that power play goal by Travis No.
You know, I wish we were behind the OC Blades bench, because I'd certainly love to hear what's being said over there. But I'm not worried if I'm them. You just continue to try and go up and down the floor with Pama. I think that they're still not letting Pama settle into this game. For Pama, they want to settle this game down. They want to play that tempo. It's slow off floor. If they're able to find an outlet feed, go for it. If not, great. Circle back. Reset. Figure out another way. They haven't really been able to do that a whole lot during the first 15 minutes of the game. So once they start doing that, that's when I'm worried if I'm OC Blades.
Yeah, definitely. But I also think, Andy, that the OC Blades have the legs and the wherewithal as well as the grit and leadership on this team to hang with them no matter what kind of style of play is going on.
Yep.
So 15 minutes left to go in this one. 3-2 our score. Golden Knights with a late power play goal to take the lead. So, handles the puck back to Soper. And they're going to slow things down just a bit. There's a chance now as they try to get it in front to Noack. Noack tried to go between the legs to Gasso. And a nice job there by No to come back and help out on the back check.
I mean, I'm okay with that, but there was so much risk in all three of those plays up the floor. It's ridiculous. All three of them were just
they're trying to get creative.
Hail Marys, I guess you could say.
There's No. No gets a step. And that one goes off the crossbar and out of play. Wow, that was a dangerous situation there for the Blades as No got a step inside the circle with a point-blank shot.
No is like lightning, man. All of a sudden it just strikes.
Yeah, I mean, Travis No is inevitable. I mean, that's the one thing I can say about it. And the one thing is him and Junior Cadiz have such a chemistry out there. Golden Knights have it behind their net with Mooney, and they'll slow it down. Here they come, starting the rush back the other direction. Kyle and Carter out there as forwards. Another stick gets broken. Twigs are just dying on the vine here. It's an epidemic. Pass is left off. There's a shot that just goes wide over the net. Off the stick of Minahan. Now there's a feed in front, and Mooney couldn't find the handle on it, as he had an open net to shoot at. Here's Skylar Hoare. Skylar leaves it for Maxwell. Maxwell's shot goes up high off the shoulder of Taylor. The Mooney's play catch with it. Coming into the middle, slap to the corner. Kyle trying to protect it. He gets knocked down and his stick goes flailing. Or chips it off the wall. Sturbu gets stripped from behind by Seamer. Seamer with a fake slap shot. Hoare makes a nice pass there defensively. There's a dangerous situation. Puck is loose out in front. They battle away for it. No one can find it. And finally, I think... Oh, there's a couple shots being taken there. Players together all over the place. And I believe that was Seamer as well as Skylar Hoare. And you can't be hitting a man on his birthday.
It's in the rule book. Article 7, Section 2. Well, to backtrack, Minahan, and there was just a lot of Tour OC Blades mishaps there. You can't blindly throw it behind your net. There's no gray sweaters on the near wall. Dark gray, for that matter. And it was just a reckless play that it almost ended up in the back of their net.
Yep. Let's see if the Blades can battle back. Conan almost got a leg taken out there by Hughes. There's a shot that goes wide of the net. Cadiz has it as Taylor hands it off to him. Here comes Travis No. No gets a little bit of a screen. No goes down.
Oh, that's...
Another play, and I think we're going to get a penalty call here for sure. And is that Noack again? Yes, it is. That's 2 penalties called on Darren Noack. And 1 penalty has been the difference on the score in this hockey game.
Obviously, it's the easy penalty to call. I'll defend Noack a little bit. It was literally a knee-jerk reaction. You're doing everything you can to stop a player from getting you. I mean, he was defenseless. He was a pylon because of where he was positioned. He was down on the floor. He had no other option on what he was doing, so that was his first knee-jerk reaction, but obviously a penalty.
Good D's. Got it a little bit too low. Him and No, playing catch. And now you see Soper. Soper extending. They get it down low to Mooney. Soper's going to have to stay a little bit high and above Mooney there. Cadiz over to No. That puck was bouncing just a bit. It came off the glass. And Dwyer able to get a head glove on it.
See, now here's where Pama's getting in OC Blade's head. So Soper, the last penalty kill, Mooney drew him down low and then exposed him on the near wing. So now what does Soper do? You know, now he's in his own kitchen, right? He's got to be very structurally sound, and he just can't commit completely.
Yeah, I mean, it's you got to trust your goalie when it's in tight, and you got a big body like Dwyer, and if he can come out and cover, there's a shot by Cadiz, and nice save there by Dwyer. If he can come out and cover and prevent that wraparound, I mean, he can almost attack the player at that point.
Yep. Well, first of all, let's back it up to that last play. Great save by Dwyer. Cadiz thought he saw something.
There's a chance for Kyle trying to span it away. There's a loose puck out in front. And oh my goodness, No thought he had one there. Dwyer is able to make a big save there to keep this a one-goal game.
Yeah, Dwyer's got to be perfect here. I mean, he's doing a great job. He's making the saves he's supposed to save, like that most recent one against Cadiz. Here, a little bit more challenging, extra play in front, and he's able to measure up to it. Blade's got to win a draw, though.
Yes, they do. They do. Because the play has been in their end the whole time here on this power play. They've never been forced to retrieve it. They go down low to Mooney. Back up top to Cadiz. Cadiz tried to force it through again. Good job here by the Blades defensively on this penalty kill. Cadiz stepping into a shot, and it's blocked. And it goes up into the netting. And both teams will be back to full strength as NARCh is back out on the floor. Good penalty kill there. You saw that the Blades made adjustments. And credit to them and the coaching staff there to make adjustments from that last power play that you mentioned.
Yeah, this is really, you got to also play a perfect game. There can't be any penalties to either side right now. I think if any other team gets penalized from here on out, they're in some deep trouble. Especially for Pama. If you get penalized right now, you're letting OC right back into it. You have the full momentum of this game.
Yeah, well, I bet the OC Blades figure they've got one in the bank. There's Gasso, big shot. Taylor anticipated that pass across and was over there early.
Yeah, he was measured up to that one in a second. Hey, that's just Clay Taylor being Clay Taylor, right?
Yeah, I mean, he's
such a good goalie.
Big game goalie. Moves well inside the crease. There's a pass up ahead. Gonzalez had it taken off of his stick. Now Gasso trying to get a little screen from NARCh. Shot goes into a player there. Slapped all the way back down, and Hoare back after it now for the Blades. Slams on the brakes in behind the net. Long pass right up the seam. Here comes NARCh. NARCh working in on Seamer. Moves to spend some time together in Northern Michigan University on the D1 ice hockey team, so a lot of familiarity between those two.
Robinson just coughed it right up.
Yep. And he hasn't been out there much, and that's not going to endear him to Coach Rob Tournament to get back out on the floor, and he's already back off.
He took himself off.
Here's Sturbu. Sturbu gets rode down.
OC
Blades
wants a call.
players
They're not getting it.
Looking, imploring for a call there. No slaps it over into the corner.
No just overskated the puck, and he threw off the coverage. Maxwell bit on it. He thought No was going to have that.
Maxwell almost came up with a steal. Goes right into the glove of Taylor. Maxwell took a little poke at Cadiz in the back of his shins.
Maxwell's going to be a hell of a player here coming up. Not that he isn't now, but he fits right in.
He does. He's feisty. Savage came in to have a couple words with him. Puck goes over into the corner. No has it. No gets bodied. Pass got through to Mayhew. Something smells good that's wafting through through the rink here. It's almost like roasted marshmallows.
Oh, does the sausage stand have a s'more thing?
There's a chance now for no. Puts it. Oh, that was dangerous. It chipped, and Dwyer had no idea where that puck was. And the puck goes out of play. And it'll stay inside the zone as it hit one of the players leaning over the bench. Savage and Maxwell having words. I'm not a lip reader, but I don't even want to venture a guess what those two were talking about there.
We need John Boy for the lip reading.
There's Carter with it. Carter sends it way up the floor to Kyle, just out of his reach. Clark was watching him.
We're well over 1,000 viewers.
Yeah, well over. I mean, and we're, got some big numbers in the stadium. There's Gasso. Shot loose right there. Clay Taylor had to go full extension to make a save there off the mistake. And now they're going to make some changes there. Carter.
Ooh, there.
Kyle went down. They're not going to get that call. Here comes Soper. Time is starting to slip away now.
You think the whistles are away?
The player gets wrapped up. Now here comes Mooney back the other direction. Mooney trying to get a step, gets it stripped from his stick. Seamer sends it back into his own zone. Here comes Mayhew. You don't want to give him space. And luckily, Sturbu able to get a piece of that puck to send it up into the rafters.
Well, OC Blades have to be perfect in the offensive zone. When they get a chance, they can't squander it. They got to make sure that any grade A scoring chance that they have is put on net. They can't shoot wide. Hey, if you know what, if it hits a pad, you give yourself an opportunity for a rebound, but you can't send it wide and you just completely let the air out of the offensive attack.
Well, closing in under 5.5 minutes now. 3-2 our score. Golden Knights over the Blades. The Blades fans here in attendance are starting to bite their nails just a little bit. Mayhew with the puck back into the middle to Savage. Over to No. No's going to start the rush. Pass up ahead to Mayhew. Trying to work on Sturbu. Nice job there by Noack, but it gets stripped away. And now they're going to send it back into their own zone with Seamer. And just like that, a minute has melted off the clock.
Yeah, someone chimed in on the chat, top 5 Lindenwood alum. Who are they talking about?
Not really sure. I mean, I think a lot of people put you up there.
I'll take the microphone side of things, but roller hockey, I'm probably in the bottom 5.
There's one that goes, wow, and that just came right up here on the broadcast booth. Just missing Rob Cherterman. I felt the buzz right past my knee. Woo. Well, we talked about the price of those pucks. There's $8.50 that just flew out of the rink. The officials having a discussion here. Not sure what they could be talking about. I think well, it's about the face-off location. Yeah. So I think that was a Golden Knights player that sent it out. Trying to clear it back down into his own zone. And we are exposed up here, Andy. Let's just be honest. I thought about wearing my helmet for the broadcast, and I would have really, really been upset with myself if that would have hit me. There's a shot, and Dwyer gets a piece of that up into the roof.
Well, sometimes people ask there, why do you have 2 play-by-play guys? And that's the reason why. Because if you would have gotten pegged, I would have just walked right into the game.
You would have just kind of switched seats here.
I would have done play-by-play, the ambulance getting you as well as the game.
Yeah. You would have reluctantly done it because we all know we were very excited at having a women's game.
That's right.
As opposed to this one.
Heart would have been broken, but I would have done it. Hey, anything for the job, right?
You got to step it up.
Yep.
Here comes Mooney. Mooney being pressured. Oh, almost a good stick check there. By Budisev. 3:45 left to go. Every time I feel like I look at the clock, another minute has gone by. Well, the 1,100 plus viewers that are watching this game are in for an exciting conclusion, I would say. And right now, they have to do something to try to get this puck back because they're just kind of playing low. Now it's a long pass up ahead for Kyle. It was almost
play
taken
by Kyle.
there by Clark, and Clark couldn't get it.
What a play by Kyle, though.
Yeah, that was a great play.
He came after that puck like it was his and nobody else's, and he made darn sure that was going back.
Oh, Clark, one of the younger players out there for this Blades team. Here's Mayhew. Mayhew trying to get rid of it. Now it ends up on the stick of Savage. Savage fanned on it. Savage gets knocked down. Puck is loose. Savage controls it from his keister. Oh, Scotty Savage.
Well, the pass from No knuckled, and it threw Savage off entirely. And again, much like that mentality that Alex Kyle just had, Scott Savage wasn't letting that puck go. And this is the game that I was talking about that Pama has. They don't let you get the puck.
Yep. And this is No trying to stuff one home. The Blades have to get the puck. How do you miss? Now they're going to look to call Dwyer, and they get him off. No's going to head to the bench. Dwyer heads to the bench. And here we go, folks. 2 minutes left to go. Goaltender is out. They're going to single up John on Gasso. They don't want to give him anything. Let's see if he roams. Does John roam with him? Mooney just all over Hershik. There's Gasso's big shot. Right in front, scores! A beautiful pass, and the semifinal hero, Sturbu, ties his game up at 3 with 1:30 left to go.
Dude, big game. Sturbo, everyone forgot about him. He just came over from the left wing right to the slot. Also, unbelievable feed to him, too.
And Rob Sherman's going to take his timeout here with 1:30 left. Unbelievable pass that found Wallace Sturbu. And so much attention being paid to Gasso up high, that leaves it open through the middle, and that's where Sturbu was able to get that pass and bury it home.
Yeah, the separation. So Seamer came out to Gasso, and you could drive a bus down the slot. Sturbu saw it, just went straight to the middle, and a great feed.
Well, Wallace Sturbu having himself a day here. His second big goal. One was in overtime to send his team to this championship game. And that one knotting things up with 1:30 left. And I got to tell you, You know, thank God I didn't have to pay for this seat because I've only used the edge of it, Andy. And right now I'm going to stand up for this remaining period of time here. 1:30 left in regulation in an exciting NARCh Pro Championship.
I had a interview with Sturbu after the semifinal game. He is literally Mr. Clutch. He's been involved in 4 overtime clinching goals. Now he just tied it.
There's no rifles that one wide of the net. Mooney tracks down a long rebound. You got Sturbu, Gasso, Hershik, and Nowick out there. Now a chance for Mayhew scores! It went right through Hershik and it went right through the goalie into the back of the net. And Mayhew scores to take the lead, and it's now 4-3 Golden Knights with 54 seconds left. Unbelievable.
You got to save that. You got to have that puck. Dwyer's played so good.
Wow, it just took 36 seconds for Kyle Mayhew to just put that through.
I don't know if it was a screen that got him, but
it just went right kind of off the hip of Dwyer. So 54 seconds, the Golden Knights retake the lead, and this face-off is probably the most important face-off of this entire tournament.
who do you send to take it for the OC Blades? Is it Nowick?
Oh, you got to put Nowick on it. I mean, the only other person I think could probably take it be Gasso just because of the length and the strength. But I would assume Nowick is your guy. I think he'll take it. And then you wonder who's going to come off the bench. Oh, my goodness. Oh, ho, ho. Controversy here. That was a big win for Mooney.
Wonder why, what happened there.
There's something with the clock. Seamer's going to put some pressure on. They're going to have to slow it down to try to get the goaltender out. And here's Dwyer. And we are set to go once again. 5-on-4 with the empty net. They get it over to Gasso. Keep an eye on him and Sturbu at this point. Gasso couldn't handle it. Back up top. Over to Sturbu. There's a long shot in front that gets blocked. 20 seconds left to go. They're going to have to start to force. Gasso over to the far side. There's a shot. Rebounds right there. Twisted towards the net. Couldn't make it. Tried to feed it out front. They try to battle for it there. 8 seconds left. Here's a chance going right in. Can they get it to the front of the net? 3 seconds, 2 seconds, 1. It's over. The Golden Knights have won yet again another NARCh Pro Championship with a 4-3 win over the OC Blades.
Oh, that was a thrilling game. You got to really tip your cap to the Tour OC Blades. They put up a really good fight. But Pama, this had to have been their most challenging win that they've had. They had their target on their back as soon as their feet hit the floor. And a really tough road to get here. Had some adversity. They came back and beat Black Ice within 33 seconds. 2 goals in that time span to win game 1. Came back against the OC Blades after trailing 5-0. Just so many different storylines. But again, like years past, last year they did it. They did it again this year. They owned Saturday.
Well, $15,000 heavier in the pockets are the Pama Labeda Golden Knights with yet again another NARCh Pro Championship. An excited group of fellas here. Well, what a culmination. You talk about the NHL playoffs and how hard it is to win and how long it takes. Imagine playing that condensed into a 3-day period, and that's exactly what these guys do every year out here at the NARCh Pro Finals.
And you know what? I know what everyone's thinking. The encore performance, what will it be? Well, the San Diego Rockets are playing at Rink 1 just a little bit later. You can catch that game.
There you go.
Well, highlights, extra coverage featured on Facebook and Instagram. NARCh players, go check us out. We'll have an interview here, a post-game interview posted on that right away.
Well, I'm going to lean towards interviewing Kyle Mayhew, Andy. I think that's the guy that's going to get the nod.
That's an easy one. Done and done. I'll get on it.
Number 7, Danny Minahan. Number 11, Gavin Clark.
We'll let some of these ambient sounds here go just for a minute during the medal ceremony as you see these teams start to kind of go through the handshake lines.
Number 4, Tyler Lee. And goaltenders, number 22, Kevin Dwyer. And number 70, Daniel Ola. The coach of the OC Blades is Dan Maxwell and Tanner Purvia. Let's do it again for the silver medalist, the Tour OC Blades. And now for the gold medalist, the Pama Labeda Golden Knights. Number 97, Kevin Mooney. Number 47, Alex Kyle. Number 9, Travis Snow. Number 79, Junior Goodies. Number 37, John Sealer. Number 17, Tyler Gonzalez. Number 87, Oscar Sierra. Number 27, Kyle Mayhew. Number 33, Kyle Mooney. Number 24, Donnie Carter. Number 77, Brett Robinson. Number 7, Scott Savage. Number 11, Parker Conant. And the goaltenders, number 33, Patrick Swayze. And number 90, Clay Taylor. Coaches of the Golden Knights are Rob Gerard and Jordan Thomas. Let's hear it again for the gold medalist, the Golden Knights. The individual awards are based on the point taking average and save percentage for the entire tournament, including the playoffs and championship games. The top goaltender faced 102 shots, making 86 saves, an 8.43 save percentage, and that is Charlie Robinson from the Skittles. The high score has 15 goals, scored 2 assists, 17 points, and 2.43 point per game average. From the Toronto Sea Blades, Andre Gasol. Congratulations to Andre and Charlie, the individual award winners. I would now like to invite the Pama Labeda Golden Knights up to the center of the floor to collect their NARCh Cup as the 2026 NARCh Pro Champions.
Well, again, your final score, the Pama Labeda Golden Knights 4, the OC Blades 3. It was a goal by Kyle Mayhew, the difference in this one with under a minute to go. And the Pama Labeda Golden Knights get the job done yet again. They've been here before, and they're here once again. It's been a great weekend and another fun time here at the 2026 NARCh Finals. Jeremy Ellis saying thank you for watching. All your comments in the live chat have been great. It's been awesome having the opportunity to entertain you. My partner in crime, Andy Zilch, thank you so much. Darren, thank you for the opportunity of bringing me out here and letting me ramble on in front of the masses. I always have a great time, and hopefully you enjoyed hearing me babble here for the last few days, and maybe I brought a smile to your face and a little bit of excitement to your weekend here. So for the team at Hockey Night Insider and R&R Productions event, Jeremy Ellis saying thank you for watching the 2026 NARCh Finals. Your Pro Division champions, the Pama Labeda Golden Knights, a 4-3 victory over the OC Blades. Make it rain, Golden Knights.